Hey, what's up, guys? I don't normally do promotions for companies. Normally, I just promote other content creators that I think are genuine and positive, and just I really like to see them thrive. But I came across a video last week for an app, and the gentleman seemed to have had some problems in the past getting it off the ground, and he's in a new wave. But the potential for this app is amazing and can revolutionize the job search industry altogether, because everybody has a cell phone nowadays. And if you could simply just get on an app and find work for the day, and hey, you might not like that job, you might not like that employer, but you go work for a day and try it out, and eventually find a job, and then you don't have to spend weeks and weeks on searching for and filling out applications. I know when I was young, I had to fill out hundreds of applications before I had a job, and then I didn't even like the job, so I had to go out and do it again. So check it out. Everybody follow this guy, and let's help this thing get started.
Hi, I'm Shane Wallace and I'm the CEO of WorkApp. I wanted to make this video to give you all a bit of background as to how the WorkApp story began. It was in early 2013. The idea actually came from my brother Chad, who's a tradesman. You see, he turned up to the job site this one day and he had a concrete truck turn up and his labourer pulled out on him at the last minute, which gave him two options. He either turns the concrete truck around and pays for the load anyway, or he somehow finds a worker in the next few minutes to hop on the wheelbarrow and help him deal with it. So he jumped in his vehicle and he drove up the street yelling out the window, "Need a worker, need a worker. Does anyone want a day's work?" And he actually found a person at the end of the street, brought him back to the job site, put him to work, and basically saved the day. And then he rang me and he said, "Let's build an app that finds the closest active workers to the job sites because us tradies need it." Now my initial response was, how on earth are we going to build an app? Neither of us had any tech experience. I wasn't on any of the social media platforms, and I'd never even personally sent an email. That's how non-digital I was at the time. But it seemed like a great idea because it was based on a solution to the problem that he and many other tradespeople were experiencing. So we found a techie to start coding, and in April 2013, WorkApp was born. At the end of 2013, we had our first attempt at going live, which was extremely exciting for me personally because the first app that I'd ever downloaded was WorkApp. Although you would have said it was very average at best. It would often freeze and just stop working. But I was excited nonetheless because we were building an app that was going to connect people for prosperity and help them find the work that they are looking for. So we continued on developing, and in mid-2014 we had our second attempt at going live, which also included a messaging service at this stage. We decided to run a campaign on social media with iPad giveaways as prizes to register and send a message on WorkApp. And the campaign worked well. Lots of people began to join, but our system failed yet again because we simply couldn't handle the spike in load at that stage. But I called that a successful failure because I knew that if we could somehow build it to handle the load, then it was absolutely going to work and in turn help lots of people. So I figured it was time to engage a professional development company to help us build the platform properly. At the start of 2015, we teamed up with a professional outfit by the name of Milestones Technology Group. MTG had over 20 years of experience in IT, and they loved the fact that we were building a platform aimed at helping people to thrive. So approximately 2 years after we first began, with the advice of our new technology partners, we started all over again. And to be honest, it was a little tough to take at first. The fact that we'd spent 2 years and a fair bit of money just to be starting all over again. But the difference being now we had a professional development team by our side, which gave me a ton of confidence to push through, keep going and back ourselves all the way. So about a year later, after teaming up with MTG, in early 2016, we had our first beta release live and it worked. We called that version 1, and the concept had now grown to include the features of many other platforms all in one, and of course the difference being WorkApp was completely free where the others charged. WorkApp was to generate its revenue from digital billboard advertising. So we continued to enhance the functionality, and with the advantage of user feedback along the way, in mid-2017 we decided to redesign the UX UI and develop version 2 of the WorkApp platform. So in early 2018, approximately 5 years after we first began, we had version 2 live and the WorkApp platform in full operation. It was such a good feeling. Woo! When I look back, essentially we dared to fail in order to succeed. And it reminds me of a favourite quote. Whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, either way you're right. I want to say to all the people that backed us along the way, thank you from the bottom of my heart. The WorkApp mission is to provide a way for people to prosper with equal opportunity. And I want to invite the whole world to come and join WorkApp and let WorkApp work for you.